Yo, what's good, everybody? So today is pull day. Today I'm just gonna do, today I'm gonna do my first weighted pull-ups. That's right. I got a belt here from the gym. It's the belt's gym, or it's the gym's belt, sorry. So I'm gonna use it, and I'm going to throw a 10 pound plate on it, and I'm just gonna start doing my weighted pull-ups. This is my first time doing weighted pull-ups. I'm excited. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm going to see how much I can grow my lats, and also, progressively go heavy on the weighted pull-ups, because, that's what it's all about. Progressive overload. So here I'm doing in the reps. Honestly, I think the 10 pound plate is comfortable enough. I didn't want to go too heavy because my first time doing weighted pull-ups. If I go too heavy, I might, bad form, bad technique, injured my shoulder. I've had it happen before, So now it's kind of like me rehabilitating my shoulder, because my left shoulder, there was some pain in it initially when I started doing pull-ups after taking a break from, last year. So here, isotonic right here. Can't get it up. All right, come on. One more. Nope. All right, so now I'm just going to do my body weight pull-ups. After doing the weighted pull-ups, I did, maybe like a few sets on the weighted dips. I didn't even count. Or weighted pull-ups, sorry. I didn't even count. So here I am, just gonna, when you do pull-ups, you want to make sure your chest aims for the ceiling. Like when you're pulling up, you want to think about putting your chest up, like pulling your chest up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Here I am going to start with some weight assisted pull-ups. Now, some people think that assisted pull-ups are sissy pull-ups, but you know what? They work. Why? Because they allow you to focus on your form and technique while stabilizing, the rest of your body. I personally like it a lot. It's helped me grow my lats. I've been pretty, satisfied with my progression of my lats. Would I want them to be wider and bigger? Yeah, of course. I want Bruce Lee lats, man. You ever seen Bruce Lee in his lats? That's what you want. You want Bruce Lee lats right here, baby. Bruce Lee lats. So I'm going to go up another level of assistance. I think I went all the way up to like 9 or 10 after I stopped and started doing something else. But, I just got to keep doing the weighted, assisted, and, body weight pull-ups. All three elements. And then, of course, you can't forget, all your other accessory exercises, right? So we'll get into that later on in the video. Or actually, here we are right here. So these are the lat prayers, or the cable lat pull downs. I'm trying to get better with the names of these exercises, but like I said, I didn't get a doctorate in exercise science or exercise physiology. I got my doctorate in legal drug dealing. So do some face pulls for them rear delts, There's other rear delt exercises I may try out in the future, but I just stick with what I'm more familiar with, what I'm most comfortable with, which are the face pulls. You want to get, those 3D delts. You want to get your rear delts. You want to build your rear delts for them 3D delts, So some more lat pull downs. So yeah, I go to 2 different gyms. This one's called PowerFlex. I'm sure y'all noticed the other one was Crunch Fitness. Both of which are 24 hours, so that helps out a lot, especially when you want to go early in the morning. Here's the some rows. Now I'm already pretty tired from doing all the pull-ups, the lat pull downs, the face pulls. So When it comes to the rows, I'm pretty much half-assing the workout here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap, But it is what it is, So the fatigue kicks in, and then at some point towards the end of the work, I don't know if it's for everybody, but towards the end of my workout, I usually like lose out on motivation, and I kind of notice whenever I'm taking longer breaks in between my sets, then that's when I know, like, okay, yeah, my focus is dwindling, the fatigue is kicking in heavy, and I'm just thinking about something else right now, like probably what I'm gonna do after the gym. So all in all, you just want to be able to give yourself the opportunity, give yourself enough time to go to the gym, get in all the workouts you want. If you're on a time crunch, then do the most important compound workouts. Just try to get in a very good pump as best you can in a short amount of time. So here's the post-workout flex of my lats.